I won't do.
I still can't.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almadria who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Danon mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Danon?
Rinwell.
Of course we don't think you're a monster, you dummy.
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Where are you going? Searing flame! These ones can run rings around us.
Mega Swallow!
Here's evil. Freeze Lancer!
Burn! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Nothing gets by me!
Rising Wyvern! Rising Phoenix! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Strike! You're finished! Start up!
It's go time!
Here I come!
What's this?
Rising Wyvern!
Talon Hurricane!
I'm not done!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Nice. No scratches. On my shield or my armor.
You require a hand.
Here I come! No escape!
Smash you!
It's over!
I'm on it!
I'm not done!
My spec.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
No escape! It's all! You're mine! No escape! Lunarongo! You're on! Slash! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! No escape!
It's in the sky!
Lunarongo!
This has got your name on him!
Sleep now.
Rising Phoenix! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Stardust! Rising Phoenix!
Super Swallow Dance!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shia.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Where are you going?
In a vine, blow away!
Chinese
Try this.
Supernova! I'll heal you all! Lightning Condemn!
Dragon Swarm!
I'll tear you apart!
Here I come! Move it! Swallow Blade!
Talon Hurricane!
Strike! Searing Gale!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
You're mine!
Pummeling to me!
You're mine! Stardust! Lunarongo!
None shall escape my
Swallow Dance!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Take this!
I'm not done! You picked the wrong fight!
Annihilation! Mega Ray! Annihilation! It's a duel of the arts! Mega Ray!
Frickin' does it!
Astral Energy! Full throttle!
Got fired.
I'm Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Here's a healing arm! Liquid Shark!
I owe you one.
First strike!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Little help!
Take this!
Glacial Spear! Pierce
You
evil!
can't get out of this!
Astral Lightning Condemn!
Smash you!
Freeze
Here I
Laser!
come!
I'm on it! Right!
I'm also good with airborne targets. Let the monster handle this! Lightning Condemn!
Flying spree! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner...
Commander of Heaven.
Phoenix Cyclone!
Radiant Thousand Gales! Period!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue! I'm only getting one!
Shut him down!
Dragon Shout! Dragon Shout!
Air thrust!
Dragon!
I'll finish you here and now!
Rising Waifus!
We managed to pull through.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shot?
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Just
Take this! Escape! Swallow Blade!
It's like trying to keep up with
now
a wolf.
I'm real mad!
Go again! You're finished!
Eat this! Far enough!
Here I come!
Dance in the wheeling
Rise up!
circle. In here.
I'm not done! Stop! Lunar Rondo!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I'm on!
Here.
I'm not done!
Take this!
More where that came from.
Rising Wyvern!
Here's the evil.
Rising Phoenix! I'm not done!
Wind after
Now you
energy.
see what I can do!
Rising Wyvern!
Now!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
Where are you going?
Try harder! Eat dirt!
Raging storm!
Take this!
Here I go. It's over.
Take this! No escape! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
An astral art?
That's my cue.
Take this!
Shut him down!
I'm on Raging storm! None of escape my judgment.
Dragon form!
That's what I get for shooting too high.
It's over! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! My turn!
Light astral energy!
Rising Wyvern!
Heal!
I really owe you one.
It's over! Lunar
You shouldn't have
Rondo!
messed with me.
I owe you one! Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Rising Wyvern!
Now!
No escape!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! Step back. This one's all law.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almadria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zoogles, I guess.
Not today!
Eat this!
You require a hand.
Pierce evil!
New escape!
Vanquish darkness!
Rising Wyvern! New escape! Stardust! Slice! Searing Gale! You're mine!
Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Not here!
Here goes! Dash bomb!
I'm not done!
Strike!
I'm not done!
Lost!
Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I'm not done!
Here!
Take this!
I'll heal the wall!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust! Lunarongo! Be still!
Flying freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Now I'm in the groove.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Rising Phoenix! Take this!
This one's mine! Who wants to die next?
No escape! Take this!
Watch this!
Slice!
Glacial Spear!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
I need to be stronger. Dispose of the trash.
Armor won't save you! Tell her that freaking does it!
Not today!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
If it curls up, time to get out of the way. Thank you!
Rising Wyvern! No escape!
I'm just
It's over!
Do it! Goodwill! Demons descend! Flashing Fang!
Not a chance!
I'll heal the wall! Healing circle!
I really need to take.
Oh, this one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! It's on! Slash! Burn!
Now I'm real mad!
I'm not done! Swallow Blade! Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Rising Wyvern!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Go! Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
You guys want to rest here? I hope we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, okay?
Okay. Thanks.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. Night! You guys ready? Ready to hit the road? I know I am. A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria. You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
We've reached our destination.
Is that the Zoogle we were told to dispatch?
Little help!
Here I come!
Water!
Armor won't save you!
Strike! Dark blade!
Lightning attack! Thunder blade!
Strike!
If they rush you, you gotta do it! Okay? This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, right. I'm calm.
Try harder. My
Nothing hit by me.
Burn in hell.
Magic and
Swallow blade.
I'll be this way!
Infernal torrent.
Hurricane!
Rising Wiper. Too much. I owe you one. Strike. Swallow blade. Rising Wiper.
Swallow that, shattering the
You're mine.
pieces!
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down!
Dragon Form.
Dragon
down. Explosive ring.
This one's mine!
Swallow blade. It's on. Rising Wiper. You picked the wrong fight.
I'll finish you here now!
I'm not done. Try this. Infernal torrent.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Explosive ring.
Hear my call!
Try harder.
Now!
Still.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing arc!
Ha!
First aid!
I really
Here's
know
the
one.
lightning
Infernal
control! Hear
torrent.
my call! Talon Hurricane!
You're finished. Try harder. Not yet.
Here's evil! Far enough!
Here I come. Crush. It's time. Ignite.
Here goes!
You're mine.
Corruption!
Infernal torrent.
Watch and
Dragon Shaft.
Here's the
You're
ray!
shattering the
It's weakened!
Attack time!
This ends now.
I'll run you through!
Searing gale.
Talon Hurricane! I'm on a roll now!
Photon, lightning healing confiscated!
You're mine.
Photon blast!
It's over.
I'm almost impressed.
My prayers coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get
Searing
carried
gale.
away.
Run out. Here I come. Rising Wiper. Take this. No escape. It's on. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here, let me help.
Ha! You picked the wrong fight.
Dust to dust!
This one's mine.
Take that. Stardust. Do it. River.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
There's always room for improvement.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
How's this?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey!
We've reached our destination.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Think we can take that one?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Try harder! No chance! You're finished!
Carve through armor!
It's over?
I'll bring you. Go for the weak point!
Not my fight!
I'll bring
Stay
you
away
back
from my
in
friend!
time!
You're mine!
Here's a healing art! First aid! Here, let me help! Vanquish Bloodlord!
Burst through! Demon Fang! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it!
We've reached our destination.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do with this boat. Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almadria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well. I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
You don't look so good. You all right?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danon people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danons had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You and Shion.
Not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danons do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almadria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadime. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from? I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Lean much further, you'll go overboard. Keeping an eye out for Almadria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia, the lush green glades of Menancia, the harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, we are.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Look who's up! Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin. Hungry already, my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Xion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out, now that she's abandoned her realm and sailed out to sea?
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah, you're right.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsef when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought it was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Xion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Denied!
I'm all stopped
You're
up.
mine!
Annihilation!
Swallow blade! Rising wave! No further! Whirlwind escape! This one's all mine!
I'll be saving this.
Too fast!
Do it!
Stand back.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Not a chance! Rising Wiper! Struck! Start up! Strike! Void blast!
Annihilation! Searing blast!
Let's refrain from losing.
It'll be a breeze! Get in, get out! Try zero! Burn it out!
Lightning
Here I
orb!
come!
Where that came from!
Swallow blade! Dragon
Take my
form!
revenge on you!
On my lord! Split it open! Be my guest! My shield! Rising Wiper!
Now, Zolim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Will this help?
An astral witch?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! I can feel my power growing!
Got it! Here's a healing heart!
No further! Swallow blade!
Big knuckle! These ones can run rings around us!
Rising Wyvern! You're mine! I'll tear you apart! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And swallow blade to me! Infernal turret! It's over!
I'm just getting started!
Here I come!
Water, hear my call!
Rising Wyvern! Struck!
Now we're not.
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Step back! This one's all lost!
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tough. Here, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving. Out of our way!
Here I come! I'll smash you! Out of the way!
Think with
Rising
fire!
Wyvern!
Where's evil?
Release!
Freeze one!
Going in!
Never think!
Void blast! Searing gale!
I'll heal you all!
This one's all mine! Ignite!
Lightning orb! First aid!
I'm on it!
The enemy wields artillery.
You'll see about the astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Dragon! Out of the way!
Ready to go!
Release! Dragon swarm! We're not finished! Fire in the glue! Explosive ring!
Denied! Eagle Raging storm!
Here I come!
Water!
Rising Wyvern!
Do it! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Struck!
In here!
Lunar render!
I'll be saving the healing circle!
Anything
in the now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
A comfortable win.
Get lost!
Take this! I'll smash you! Struck my shield!
In the way!
Infernal turret!
Now!
Eat
You think that shield will save you?
We're not finished!
Sleep now. This one.
Take this! Rising arrow! Rising Phoenix! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Here we go!
Here I go. Where are you going?
I'll leave the chargers to me!
Tempest World! Resuscitation! Lunar corruption!
Now you see what I can do!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
That was a little close for comfort.
Get lost!
You got spirit! No further!
Glacial
Here I come! No escape! Dragon Form!
Pay for what you did!
Try this! Explosive blast! Damn it, Phoenix!
It does it!
Lunar blast!
Far enough!
Divine streak! Here's a healing deck!
It's time! Burn!
Lunar corruption!
Try this! Infernal Torrent! Rising Wyvern!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a
Here I
healing
come!
deck!
Forward blade!
First aid!
Thanks!
Wind astral
You're
energy!
mine! Voice blast!
I'm prepared to be sealed!
Steering clear!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Right, here goes! Now you'll learn! Rising Wyvern!
Raging storm!
Damn it, Phoenix!
Showdown between blade and fist!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance!
May 1,000 gales carry us
Move the round away!
Blow away! That's
Feeling down!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
Forgive you!
The rebels! Stop them! Here I come! Kick it! I won't show you any mercy! Got you now! Dragon Swarm!
Sion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Now! I'm not done!
Smash you!
Rising Wyvern! You're finished! Rising Phoenix!
Annihilation!
Can't get out of this!
Take this! No escape! I'm not done! Soda! It's over! Pierce!
Lunar corruption!
Rising Wyvern! It's all!
Did you hear it now?
Voice blast! Searing gale!
Healing circle!
No escape!
Now I'm in the groove!
Underneath!
Anything in armor is all mine! Now you see what I can do!
No escape! Soda! Lunar Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
Prepare to be sealed!
Where are you going?
Dragon Swarm! it!
Oh! Now I'm real mad! Can't get out of this!
Start up! Run away! Searing gale!
Lightning orb! Do it! Kisara, frozen!
Hammer!
We won. Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out. Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
No choice. Now you'll learn! Escape! You picked the wrong fight!
In a bind?
Swallow blade! Try this!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now! You're mine!
I never miss!
I'm not done!
In here!
Take this!
Here!
Now escape! I owe you one! Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Rising Wyvern! Crush! Start!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing arc!
Here I come! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! It's on!
Will this help?
Eat this!
Eagle assault!
Healing circle!
That can
Swallow blade!
Now
It's over! Rising Wyvern!
Here goes! Annihilation!
Void blast!
Eagle assault! One last one!
Searing gale!
Searing flame!
in a bind?
Reload!
You're mine!
Back to order!
I'm not done!
Can't be I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara! Radiant power!
Flush! Rising Wyvern! Flush!
Reload! Lightning possess! Thunder ready to go! Lunar corruption!
Can't move!
That's much better.
I'll bring you back from death to bit! Dance in the wind!
I felt fine not to
Fire track!
None shall escape!
Take this!
Lightning
I'm not
orb!
done!
Lightning possess! Thunder blade!
Crush!
Now or never.
Lunar Rumble!
Can't get out of this.
Freeze Lancer! Focus, Greenwell. If you can't rely on yourself...
Don't be a martyr. You've got other friends here.
Thanks.
Do it!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Looks like some solid equipment.